After the week Angel City just had, here's a sentence I didn't expect to say on a Monday. They kept somebody. Ally Sentnor, signed through 2029. If you're just joining us, Los Angeles is deep in World Cup mode right now. Fan hubs, watch parties, Pride House activity, soccer traffic everywhere, all fighting for attention. Angel City's been trying to turn that tournament energy into something stickier for the club, including global game tour programming out in Thousand Oaks with Ari Borges and Claire Emsley around Brazil versus Scotland.
This is Angel City Daily, and the question we're chewing on: does locking Sentnor in actually fix anything, or just give the front office cover to stay quiet?
Abigail Segel writes,
Angel City announced on June 26 that Ally Sentnor has signed a contract extension with the club through 2029. The attacking midfielder was traded to Angel City from Kansas City Current on June 18th. Her contract, which had originally been signed as a rookie at Utah Royals, had been set to end after the 2026 season.
So Angel City and Ally Sentnor agreed to an extension through 2029, per Equalizer Soccer. She came over from Kansas City on June 18th. Her old rookie deal was set to expire after this season, and now she's locked in for 3 more years.
Okay, after the week we've had, that's a real piece of good news. 23 caps, eligible for high-impact player funds because of her 2025 USWNT minutes. The club actually did something concrete.
I keep circling back to the sequencing. They paid the fee for Sentnor as a finisher, but the engine behind her isn't there right now. The 2029 deal gives her permanence up top. The hole in the middle is still sitting there.
And right at the top of that announcement page, Global Game Tour kicks off. Learn more. They're marketing outward while the midfield's got a structural gap. Both things, same week.
That's the tension. Keeping a cornerstone is stabilizing news inside an unstable moment. I'll take it. I'm just not going to pretend it fixes the build.
The Sentnor extension through 2029 sounds great in a press release, but what does that contract length actually buy Angel City? Real structural leverage or mostly optics?
It is structural, honestly, because the timeline changes the whole deal. Angel City paid $850,000 in intra-league transfer funds to Kansas City, per ESPN and confirmed by the club, which is a big swing for a team that was sitting 12th in the table at the time. The contract she arrived with was set to expire at the end of this season, per the Star. So, without the extension, Angel City was basically renting her for half a year and risking the walk. Now, with the club announcing she's signed through 2029, that short-term bet becomes a long-term asset they can actually plan around. Mark Parsons can build with her as a cornerstone instead of just patching around the gaps. And if she keeps developing, ESPN has her at 7 goals in 23 USWNT caps, Angel City keeps that value on its books. The leverage shifts back toward LA.
But she underwhelmed enough at Kansas City that they moved her on. So should Angel City be building around her right now or treating her more like a project?
That's the part to watch. Sentnor herself said it was important to make a significant commitment so she could continue to grow as a player. She's framing herself as still climbing, not as the finished product. The smart read is probably that the attack shouldn't revolve around her right away, especially mid-season with a new coaching staff. The extension gives everyone the runway to let that development happen instead of forcing it. Here's Angel City FC.
ACFC provides access to a variety of soccer opportunities in order to develop and grow the game. Opportunities include youth leagues, clinics, and camps, in addition to supporting LGBTQ+ adult soccer.
Okay, this is the WeHo FanFest Zone Community Clinic. Youth soccer access, LGBTQ+ adult leagues, basic needs partnerships. In a city like LA, this is exactly the kind of flagship club footprint I want to see.
And the timing's clean. This lands days before Orlando comes to BMO on the 3rd. Community work in West Hollywood, a must-win at home that same week. You can see the club trying to run both tracks at once.
Right after we just spent a segment on Sentnor locked in through 2029. Brand windows wide open this week. Global Game Tour link, the clinic, all of it humming. I just want the midfield making that much noise, too.
Two different departments, Joey. The clinic isn't there to fix the Sugita hole, and nobody's selling it that way. Coaching network, gender-expansive coaching pipelines, that's the long game the badge is supposed to play in this town.
If you like a daily soccer pulse, check out Inter Miami Daily Podcast, a Herons supporter briefing with Messi Watch, match reaction, MLS standings, transfers, injuries, and cup context. Find it wherever you listen to podcasts. You'll find links to every story we covered today in the show notes, so if something stuck with you, take a minute to read a little deeper. That's Angel City Daily Podcast for today. This is a Lantern Podcast.